Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Jawan, the videographer on the Hype Street team, and today I'm joined with
Madeline Koval, your student body president.
Edgar U. Espino. I am the ASCWU Director of Governmental Affairs.
Alejandra Cruz-Martinez, aka Taco, Director of Student Life and Facilities.
Today we are doing some self-portraits of each other. So what do you do in this role at ASCWU?
Yeah, so I serve as a student body president. So my job is kind of to run the team, so ASCWU as a whole, but also to be like our main representatives.
So as Director of Student Life and Facility, I get to work with the different directors of the facilities here on campus, which include housing, dining, and just like the CERC as a whole.
I make sure that students are being represented in the political system because we deserve as much representation as everybody else does.
So why is your role important, though, for like all the school and stuff like that?
So as like the main representative, it's kind of like the main leader of the team, and I feel like because things can get so busy and we are on a quarter system, I feel like it's helpful to have the leader.
I really love what I do. I love working with other student leaders on campus and like collaborating on different initiatives to, kind of establish this campus culture, student initiatives that help students on a large scale here at campus, and just, there's a bit of improvement for everything, I feel like. So that's in a nutshell what I do.
We've done a lot, at least with the WSA, the association that we work with and lobby with, to make higher education more accessible. I can talk at least from my experience. So for the two legislative sessions that I've lobbied for last year, I was able to eliminate a barrier for student teachers. But for this year, right now, we've been kind of working on two very monumental bills. So one of them is about expanding that Washington College grant that I was recently talking about. And then another one, this one's more pertaining to high school and FAFSA. So it's just kind of just try to eliminate those burdens that are put on a student. In addition, just create more awareness so that students and families understand like what needs to be done.
I think everything's important to a degree, right? Like everything is a thing for a reason. We make things into things, right? Facts. When I think student life, I think like, the campus as a whole. What is your experience as a student? It's a lot, when you're like always on campus, you're never home, and you're like, I need to do laundry, man.
I've done laundry in like 3 weeks. It's my last clean outfit. So, anyways, why should students care about the work that you do?
I think we need to care about why you haven't done laundry in 3 weeks. I think it's important to definitely be aware of like what's going on, and I get it, students already have like classes they're stressing out about, there's always something going on, but I think it's really important to like always know what's going on campus too, because that does affect like everything.
The work that we do directly affects students and helps students. So we are the ones that like help get services for students and help with other areas with the help of other areas on campus, and we speak to our student representatives and see what's important to them. Administration, they don't talk to students every day, so we're the ones that go meet with them, be kind of like keep them up to date, tell them what's what. We're there to help make things happen and plan for the future for students.
Students should care about at least us getting involved politically, because that's how we advocate for ourselves. No one's going to advocate for us besides ourselves. If we want to really ensure that we are making sure that as many students as possible have equitable access to higher education, equitable access to financial aid, and in addition to get basic needs for students on campus, we need to get involved politically.
And then obviously the election's coming up, so why should students get involved?
Oh my gosh, it is so important to get involved, because the big changes that you see on campus, like, have you ever wondered where your fees come from? Where did those get started? A lot of those were from student government. Please get involved with elections. It's really important. Ask them as many questions as you want. I'm sure all the candidates would be super happy to answer.
What I hear a lot from students too is like, oh, I wish we had this, I wish we had that. And it's like, we do just really have to make that effort to like go out and like go to that event, make that effort to go out and, drag your roommate along or something.
I agree.
So it's that like kind of two-way thing where it's like, if you want to learn more about what's going on campus, get involved.
Well, if they want to be the ones that want to help initiate the change, that's literally the best way to do it. I would literally not be able to do what I've been doing if I did not get involved in student government. For those who get any sort of financial aid or the Washington College grant, we are the reason why that got passed, why y'all have access to that to begin with.
And then earlier you kind of touched on a lot of the stuff you do, but it seems like you have a busy life, so what does your day-to-day life look like?
I like to keep it balanced, so I have a lot of hobbies. I enjoy drumming. I like to play snare drum. I was in the Central's marching band drum line. I also like to skateboard, longboard, more of a longboarder. But I guess how my day-to-day kind of looks is I wake up struggling to wake up.
Me too.
I wake up, I just go to class, just power through it. And then after I'm done with class, I go to the office, just kind of take a break, and then I wait for my staff members, and we just kind of work together, just see like what we need to do. So what my office work kind of looks like, it's a lot of policy discussions, kind of like just imagine just a bunch of political science nerds just talking about politics all the time. That's literally how it is.
I feel like that's a thing people forget about, is that we are students too, which I feel like would be implied with the job, but sometimes it does get forgot. I am a molecular and cellular biology major with a minor in chemistry, and I'm also in the Douglas Honors College, so my academic schedule is bananas. I just have to really stay tight on my schedule. So like a typical day, like I get up, I either go to the office or class first, and then go to work, make sure I get all my meetings done, make sure I'm prepped for the next day or the next week or whatever it may be, reviewing things, and then I go to our study sessions because we have board study sessions. I try to make some time for self-care too, because that's really important. I was really bad about that last year actually, so this year I purposely carve out time, so I try to go home on the weekends when I can.
For me personally, again, just because like I love what I do, sometimes it all just kind of merges in. Like I go to an event because it's like, oh, like required by work, but like I willingly just want to go and like have a good time, and I just treat everything like how I would with or without, a position or a title or whatever. I don't focus too much on that. There's always something we're working on, right? Something's always cooking. So
I feel that.
I know you feel that because I see you everywhere. Like you're at all the events too. I see him everywhere.
When do you go to bed? I gotta ask.
It depends. It could be either between 12 to 1.
That's not the worst,
Yeah.
When do you wake up though?
Mondays, depends. My early classes are on Tuesday and Wednesday, so that's at 9 a.m., so I wake up at 8:30.
That's still pretty good.
Exactly.
I have an 8 a.m., so I gotta wake up at 7.
Do you want a hug? I'm so sorry.
So what time do you wake up?
Give me a day of the week.
Today.
Today I woke up at 7, went back to sleep, woke up at 7:30, watched like a little bit of TikTok, went back to sleep, woke up at 8, and now I'm here. I teleported here, actually.
It is 12, so I don't know what happened between the 3 hours, 4 hours.
I was doing my thing.
Your thing.
I got this drink.
Body Armor gang, the Body Armors.
Chug. Let's crack a cold one.
Yep. It's like,
6 a.m.
when do you go to bed?
Oh, I'm a grandma. I'm asleep by 10.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
I go to bed at like 2 a.m. and that's like on an early, and I wake up at like 7.
that's bad for your circadian rhythm.
I don't even know what that means. How can they get involved outside of the main election?
But we have 8 bajillion committees, and that's where student voices can be heard. Totally reach out to myself or Joffrey Odach, who is our vice president, and we can get you on a committee and make sure that you're able to have your voice heard. Other ways to get involved, you can come hang out in our office as well. Come talk to us. Our office hours are on our Instagram and on our also on our doors in the office. Or don't hesitate to send us an email. We would be happy to meet with anybody just to even have a conversation.
So for somebody who's not super involved in politics but kind of wants to get into it, what should they do?
I would advise them just follow some things on Instagram, just get involved in social media, watch videos on YouTube. But if you're looking to get involved on campus, my office does host a committee called SLAC, which stands for the Student Legislative Advocacy Committee, and that's kind of the space where we get student input on our legislative action, just general political action that we should take as students on campus.
Do you have anything else you want to say or promote?
Not really. I think the main thing is if you're thinking about running and you really want to help make a change, ASCWU is a great door in that direction.
We have student senate. That's another great way to get involved as well, is be a senator, which ASCWU Senate elections are going to be this May. So if you're interested in representing for ASCWU in your respective areas, like in College of the Sciences to Disability Services, etc., that is a great way. It's 5 hours a week, $15 an hour. Not too much, not too little, but it's a great introductory.
vote these elections. You know, just being completely honest with y'all, there has been a decline in the involvement of students like voting for ASCWU elections over the years. I get it, the pandemic really hit us all hard, but it's really important for students to know who is running and what their incentives are, their motives are, and it's important to like recognize these people too on campus, right? Like, okay, like if I have like a problem directly pertaining to whatever, you know, if I were to go to ASCWU, who could I talk to?
And then I saw you working on something earlier too. So you want to show the camera what you made?
Yeah, so I made this me-esque poster of me being an Akatsuki character from Naruto. And then he says, "Quiero una torta de carne asada." He's like, I want a torta de carne asada. And then I just started writing some drum music right there.
Drumming.
Yeah.
I made a house with balloons and an airplane.
Nice.
Well, do you want to show them what you made?
Yeah, I don't think it's finished yet, but this is kind of like what I'm going here. I usually wear eyeliner. I wasn't feeling it today, but yeah. So
I drew. This is me. I'm wearing a drip. I got a Cybertruck in the background. I got a pool and a tree. Well, we were supposed to draw each other. I don't know if you finished your drawing, but
Like 2 seconds.
All right, we'll wait 2 seconds. I'll show off my drawing of what I did for you. So, this is our girl Alejandra. It's nighttime. There's a Six Flags right here.
A Six Flags?
There's a Fortnite Tilted Towers right there. There's a dog breeding pen down here.
What?
A dog breeding pen. You breeding dogs?
What kind of dogs am I breeding?
Dogs. You got the eye thing, the whoosh.
The Nike logo, just like this.
You got the Just Do It thing. Yeah, that's you.
I was trying to do my best here, but this is Jawan with like really large pants. I think you could really bring back like baggy pants fashion, like, you know, mid 2000, like just really baggy pants.
Why are my hands squares?
I can't draw fingers. It's gonna look weird. This was supposed to be a camera, but I don't. How else do you design a camera?
More than just a box. I would say that. There I am in the flesh. There I am.
With really big pants.
Well, thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure having you.
Hey, always a pleasure working with you, Jawan. Like, we go way back.
Thank you for joining me today.
yeah, thank you. Like, I appreciate you. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, no problem,
Pleasure having you. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace out, y'all.